Hey, how's it going? This is Craig with Craig Tuttle Marketing, and I wanted to show you a little bit about what kind of separates me with my SEO services and what I do differently. So the first thing about that I do differently is reporting. I don't do the general keyword counts and keep you to like 10 keywords and that's all we're going to focus on. I found that was too old-fashioned, and it really just we were only focused on those a finite number of keywords, and we weren't really, we were missing a lot of low-hanging fruit that could draw traffic to the website. So what I did instead is I actually used the data that Google gives us, and what I go by now is impressions, queries, which queries is another word for keywords. That's what Google calls keywords. So I want to increase the amount of queries or keywords that is seen for a website in Google and the amount of impressions. So impressions are the amount of times that your website comes up in Google search results. So obviously the more times your website comes up in search results, the better. The more chance you're going to have for a click and conversion and things like that. So we want to increase queries and impressions and ultimately clicks. So this is kind of the reporting, and this is one of my clients that I've had for a long time. It's a podiatrist in my area, and he doesn't mind me showing this. So you can see this is the report right here. This is page 1 of the report. It shows the impressions over this time period. So from July 28th, 2018 to August 26th, 2018, he's had a little under 5,500 impressions. If we go to the next page of the report, we can see all of the queries. You can see down here he has 306 keywords. So instead of focusing on 10, so we might only focus on this number of keywords, right? If we were, the old way of doing things. But now we have all of these down here that he's getting traffic from, right? Impressions and clicks from, because we're also focusing on these because we have this report happening. So after that, we go to the top referral traffic and we see where he's getting most of his traffic from. Obviously from Google is a good thing. Bing and Yahoo are up there as well. So this just shows how many page views, the bounce rate, stuff like that. And then we go to the page breakdown, and it tells us exactly where they're landing, how much time they're spending, unique page views, hits and sessions, things like that. So that's kind of what separates me when it comes to reporting. I don't just send you keyword reports and make a random report that's like 15 pages long that has a bunch of weird graphs and stuff on it. This is actually live. It updates daily. This will update every single day, so you have a link to this and you can come and check it at any time, and it will just be updated automatically. So it's not like I'm sending this to you or anything. You can actually check it whenever you want. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I actually show my work, right? I don't just take your money and you never hear from me again. You actually see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So I create for every client, they get a Google Drive folder, and this is the Drive folder for the podiatrist we have here. And what they get is their client workbook. That's the first thing they get. And this is just a kind of a table with deliverables and tasks, and kind of the task will give a little bit of an explanation of what the deliverable is with a due date, and then if there's anything to see and to check for the client, they can check it here, and it always corresponds to something that's in their folder, so they can see the work as it's being done, and they can it's just so you can know that I'm actually doing work, and you can kind of run along or do the campaign along with me. So that's a couple of things that kind of separates me from other SEOs, and hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you soon. Bye.